Hi everyone, how are you all? Okay, just let us know if everything is fine, audio, video, everything is fine. Let us know, and then we will just start this conversation. Okay, so I hope everything is fine, right? Great. So let's just get started with this conversation. So, firstly, I would like to welcome Partha. Partha has secured All India Rank 44 this year in GATE DA, and Partha is our complete course enroll student. And most interestingly, Partha is currently in fourth year. So he's in fourth year. He has got AIR 44. Congratulations, Partha, on that.
Thank
And
you, sir.
and he is our complete course enroll student and test series also. So complete course and
Yes.
test series student.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Partha, and welcome for joining in.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So, Partha, let's just start with your introduction. Would you like to introduce yourself, like from which BTech stream you are in, and from what is your BTech college, and currently you are in fourth year, third year, like that. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. So hi everybody watching this stream. I am currently in BTech Computer Science Engineering in my fourth year from Heritage Institute of Technology, uh, Kolkata. And really happy and excited to have secured an All India rank of 44 in GATE DA. So on the when I had secured the rank, the first words which came out in my text to Sachin sir and Deepak sir was "Let's go." So yes, go was everything behind this achievement of mine, and yes, it's great and really exciting.
Thank you so much, Partha. Thank you so much. So, once again, congratulations and thank you for your details. So let's just start with the a few questions that will help many other aspirants once our interview is over. So they will watch it later on. So it will help many aspirants.
Yeah.
So let's just start with that. So was it your first serious attempt, or in the sense that have you prepared for GATE DA previously very seriously, or this was your first attempt?
This was my first serious attempt.
Okay, so last year also you have appeared.
Yes, I had appeared just not so well prepared
Okay,
in my third year.
okay. So in third year you appeared just for the sake of saying, checking that okay, how's the paper look like. And
Yes,
fourth year
yes.
you appeared with the serious
Mhm.
attempt. And currently with the fourth year you have gotten this rank 44.
Yes, yes.
Great. Okay. So let's just start with the very first question. That from which subject you started?
Um, Linear algebra.
Okay. And what were the other order of the subjects you have followed?
So first, for GATE DA, the main battleground comes in the mathematical ones. The theoretical ones have been considerably filtered down. So linear algebra first, and linear algebra along with that aptitude, general aptitude, and secondly probability and statistics, and thirdly calculus. These were the three in my first uh, 3 to 4 months. I practiced, uh, revised them thoroughly throughout, and apart from that, in my after that, in my second phase, I started with machine learning and TBMS. Those were the two in that phase, and I just ended my prep with algorithm and AI, as they are very, very inter connected with each other. AI and algorithms, and along with the data structures also.
Okay, okay, great. So, how long you have taken on average for any subject? For example, like till what month first of all your syllabus got completed, and have you followed like the order? I think you have followed the order that Go classes has provided, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
Because
yes.
the same order you were saying. Okay.
Mhm.
So, have you also completed the subject along with us, or later than us?
Um, I completed everything along with Go except the ones which were not live. So I
Okay.
completed later on. I completed only one that was algorithm. Algorithm weekly quiz and the exams were uploaded much earlier. Like I covered algorithm in the January month, like along with the AIMTs. I completed algorithm.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So, how was your experience with the subjects? Like, for example, you have completed linear algebra, machine learning, DBMS from Go classes. So, how was your experience with Go classes? Overall experience.
Yes, so uh, Go classes in one word, in every subject it uh, provides, it literally it's the best out there. Like, and the same has been for gate DA also. Machine learning and linear algebra were uploaded by you, sir. You took all effort to take live classes, even late in the night. I still remember I used to join them.
Yes.
And since they were live, there was a live interaction which also helped us a lot in that. And apart from that, the content of the lectures was from so many parts. Like when I study Go, I'm studying Stanford, I'm studying Caltech, I'm studying MIT OCW. Like questions, concepts, and parts from so many sides just compiled into a single heavily organized course. So these is common for everyone, and linear algebra and ML especially from the question bank, since it was the first attempt, the question bank that Go class has strived and attempted to create is really outstanding and extraordinary. Like from so many parts, from we have even solved Caltech assignments in our
Mhm.
regular classes. It was means our concepts were crystal clear, absolutely. And coming to DBMS and algorithm, they are classics of Go. So I don't need to say much about them. There are many aspirants apart from me who have spoken, are speaking, and will speak. Uh, DBMS and algorithm, Deepak sirs, forget, um, it's the best out there, just the best.
Thank
Like
you so much, Partha.
I have, like I used to give in gate overflow. If you see, you can we can give previous year questions as complete exams. So
Right.
in that thing, like uh, whenever I used to see one, like in some years we get some exceptional questions, like it is somewhere out of the track, somewhere here and there. Whenever I see, what appeared was Deepak sir's slides. And that was the only thing which came to me in that time. And same for algorithms, outstandingly organized. And calculus, like our gate syllabus was done, but still, sir, all thanks to you that you took so much time to give us advanced visualizations into contours, which helped us to understand ML optimization so well, like during that time, sir. And uh,
Yes.
yes, sir. And Python, those small exceptions, small cases, like the like dictionary of being passed, it is an anomalous case. It is this, it is that. So it was so comprehensive and detailed. Like every part of my prep was top notch. That's all,
Thank
sir.
you so much, Partha. Thank you for your detailed review about Go classes.
Hats off.
And yeah, thank you so much. It was your hard work, and like you have put a lot of hard work, I'm sure, to achieve this rank. So my next question is that how many hours of study you did on average per day?
Hours of study. My preparation was divided into 3 phases. My phase 1 was covering a syllabus, obviously. And I won't say phase one and phase two are covering a syllabus, but what's different between phase one and a phase two is that phase one, which we go straight uphill, like we start
Mm.
covering all the subjects one by one, and phase two, like at the end of 3 or 4 to 5 months, phase two starts. And in phase two, we start forgetting things we learned in a phase one. So phase two consists of going front as well as revising the earlier things. And finally I ended with my phase three, which is giving the exam, filling in all the conceptual gaps, space by space, all those exclusive questions which gave us extra insight, all PYQs for TBMS and algo only, like revising and compiling it into a complete thing. So speaking about the hours, I'll say the hours in each phase. So in phase one, the main thing in phase one and two is basically consistency. Like every day, I used to give in a phase one 4 to 5 hours. In phase two, I used to give 5 to 6 hours behind my prep. And finally, in phase three, uh, it sometimes went up to 12 to 13 hours as well. And yes, sir. So
Wow.
the phase three was the most tough, like gate TA. Like we don't know that since it is relatively new, and the AIMTs were so top notch. Like we don't know, but and on top of that, it's basically maths. From which direction will the attack come? That I have to defend it. Like it was so unsure, but like. After AIMT, eventually we got very well accustomed, but like learning from the AIMTs was what and then implementing it into our tests was what took up the extra hours mainly. So,
That's great. So, you have studied like 12 hours, 13 hours, as you're saying. So,
yes.
with that too, with college. So, आप college कैसे manage करते थे? Like how you were managing your college because you were in fourth year.
Yes, sir. Actually, in my case, actually, our college in our last semester, we are having two subjects only. So I used to give about 2 to 3 hours behind college study. Not every day, like in a week, 3 to 4 hours, and that used to be sufficient just to update it with the test, class test, internals, and everything. And attendance, yeah, it was difficult to manage, but more or less I was able to. And that's it, sir. Like that's how
Got
I
it.
uh, prepared college with that. And also like I did most of my work while I was at hostel. I made sure that I don't break my regular, but I was speaking my consistency streak. I made sure that I don't break my streak in that when I was in college hostel or anything. And that's also it was.
Wow, nice. Got it. So, with the college, you were able to manage such a top rank. So, like now, I just like to ask, like, were you having any background in mathematics or in machine learning, or you started from very scratch, or you were already knowing machine learning, deep learning, that kind of things?
Um, so like I had a background in machine learning, deep learning, but I basically had a research one. Like for gate, you need something gate oriented. I did not have that. Like I knew how to implement linear regression in Python, find out coefficient, find out R squared and all those things, and then take conclusions based on it. But how to put it into a tricky question in gate and answering
Mhm.
that I was completely unaware. Like basically I was, yes, I was well conversed in linear algebra and uh, probability and ML and AI a bit, but no, like not that much. I just knew it from a research or a technical
Got it.
aspect.
So basically, what you're saying is that you knew the things that how to implement and all, but you were not very much, very much, I can say, got the exposure of mathematics. Like for example, in linear regression itself, there are small, details. Like in bias variance, there are small details. There are like in decision tree, like you can directly call a scalar decision tree, but there are small
Yes, yes,
details in
yes.
decision tree. So those details which are actually required for gate DA, which were not you were not having exposure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So basically, your interest or your earlier experience with machine learning gave you a push, or you can say gave you the interest that okay, you should pursue gate DA. But
Yes.
finally, you work hard for that, and you achieved it. Like I mean, you have actually studied through all the topics. Although like you might already be knowing like overall, like on the top of it, what it is doing. Like for example, decision tree generally we use for classification of a regression, and
Mm.
how to call it, or these things you might be knowing, but how it is actually working, it is dividing the region into
Yes,
different
yes.
spaces. These things
Yes.
probably you might not be knowing. But
No, 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 sir. No, sir.
okay, great. So, when you were studying GATE D, like, what do you think that how much of the portion you found it interesting? I mean, were you finding the syllabus, entire syllabus, machine learning or whatever it is, interesting, or you got bored while you were studying?
Um, ML, AI, and all the mathematical parts was super interesting, extremely interesting. All those parts. Now, coming to TBMS, TBMS, that file organization and indexing, I had to learn a bit. So that
Okay.
part, yes, I used to take notes and that part actually I'm a bit weak at learning a bit. So
Huh.
so in that thing that I had to revise it 5 times on
Oh.
total that file organization and indexing part, all those B tree, B plus tree, like how it is implemented and things. That was the part which was not that interesting, and apart from that. No, apart from that, the rest was really interesting, as we were not only learning things, we were also implementing. Like if you remember in ML, you also with every class we had the Jupyter
Right.
notebook
Notebooks.
implementation uploaded. Like I used to play around with them, like whatever was taught, I used to see it in front of my own eyes. That
Wow.
helped a lot to make my concepts much more clearer.
Got it. So we actually had like to all other restaurants. I just like to clarify that we actually had implementation classes also. So we also had the theory classes, but implementation classes were optional, and it depends on the student. Like I mean, we have not said like this is compulsory or something like that. If you're interested, it is just 1 hour or 1.5 hours of class. So if you're interested, you can watch the implementation details of, like for example, every algorithm. Like for example, linear regression, logistic regression, naive Bayes. So you can just see that how it is getting implemented, like if you're interested. And many of the students has actually done it. For example, Partha has actually done it, and many other toppers has also done it, and they were finding it very nice. Like okay, we are able to visualize that okay, how it is actually working in the practice, not just theory. Okay. So, Partha, by the way, like, have you written your notes while you were watching the lectures?
Yes, TBMS is quite well organized notes, and linear algebra and MLAI. Yes, I have notes, but one of the main advantage of Go was that annotation. annotated notes which are uploaded along with the videos. So that actually helps a lot. That I also took my own notes, but while devising at a short, those annotated notes helped a lot. Yes, sir.
Got it. So you also prepared your notes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. So you have prepared your complete notes or only just short notes?
Short notes. Uh,
Okay.
TBMS, I had complete notes.
Wow. Nice. Great. Okay. So, like how long it used to take for you to revise the concepts? I mean, you used to you must be forgetting things here and there. So you might be feeling a need to revise. So how scary it is like to revise in the sense that when we revise, then at that time we have the mindset that, okay, whenever we are reading the notes, it should be immediately clicked, but it might be so happening that it might not be immediately clicking in the mind. For example, whenever you are learning a concept again for the sake of revision, your expectation is that okay, you might be revising very soon, but it might be taking some time. So how was that phase?
Was the phase 2 and 3, which
Hmm.
I already said. Um, it was scary, obviously. Every morning I wake up. Uh, what was that part? Blank. And
Oh.
then again go revise it from more. Not only parts, sir, actually, which worried me more about the parts which were revised and not revised were some exclusive questions. I was thinking like to figure out some questions I literally required 2 or 3 days. Like how it happened. Like it was not a direct one, but I had to research around a bit to find the answer to some of the uh, part exams on the gate overflow which were uploaded. In those questions required a lot of derivation. Like when I used to solve them also, and I used to get stuck, and then it used to create a sort of an indecisiveness that how is that part that if it comes in my gate exam, then again go again
Hmm.
revise that part. At the end, sir, speaking honestly, each of my subjects, starting from linear, Python, everyone, I mean every bit, was revised 2 to 3 times
Okay. Yes, it
at
is
the
actually
end.
needed. Yes, got it. Definitely. So, like, what was your, experience with AIMTs, and you might be doing some silly mistakes in the AIMTs or other tests. So, by the way, have you attempted weekly quizzes also? In Go classes, we have weekly quizzes.
Oh, sir, it was like one of the masterpieces of Go is the weekly quiz. Definitely, sir. Like in the weekly quiz was that weekly quiz helps you to think beyond even the scope of your notes. Like what questions are practiced in the notes, weekly quiz forces you to think, and that uh, that mental pressure
Assessment.
of thinking which you have while you solve actually helps you to clear your concepts more and more, and it helped me very much. Like every week whenever a part was covered, the quizzes were uploaded, and then I used to go through all the quiz. It was a very tricky and difficult type, and then I used to sit, I used to get sad and very down about that I wasn't able to attempt it well, and then I went and analyzed it. Now weekly quiz, the magic happens in analysis, sir. Absolutely. Like I thought that, oh, like these feelings that, and when certain like that it works like this, and then I create a short trick of my own to solve it, or I just learn a completely new branch. So, weekly quiz is yes, 20% of whatever I have learned is weekly quiz only.
Got it. Thank you, Partha. So, how you were able to overcome with your silly mistakes?
Silly mistakes. Silly mistakes actually, for this I took inspiration from the toppers from the earlier year, from the earlier years. What I did personally was I maintained a copy like everyone does, subject wise, test wise, these question, these option. uh, I made a mistake over here. Why I made? uh, I was in a hurry, I was not properly reading it, or it was actually tricky, or sometimes it was something completely unique, or needed a very higher order of thinking. So whenever I used to sit for AIMT 3, I used to revise my copy for AIMT 2 and 1.
Hmm. Okay.
That entire thing processed into my mind, and it
Hmm.
is getting embedded every time I'm attempting AIMTs. Finally, when AIMT 8 came, AIMT 1 to 7 thorough experience was with me. And I sat for AIMT
So, total empty were 7.
7. AIMT 8 was the final exam only. So actually, yes, when I sat for AIMT 8 on my final exam, all the 7 AIMTs experience was with me. Yes.
Got it. So you used to note down your silly mistakes.
Yes.
Great.
Note down and why I made this
Hmm.
mistake,
Right.
where it went wrong, which part I am not being connect in my brain in that small amount of time. Well, uh,
Right.
that thing.
Got it. So, how much, uh, like you have attempted all AMT, so how much time you used to invest in the analysis? So, let's suppose you attempted some test. So, 3 hours of test, and then like on average, approximately how much time you spend in analysis?
2 hours.
Okay. Okay. Nice. So,
Analysis is the main of
yes.
thing of a test, sir.
Right, right. No, that's really nice. Like we need to analysis. Otherwise, there is no benefit of attempting the
Yes,
test.
yes.
Right. Got it. Okay. So, what do you think about the test difficulty level? Are Go classes, AIMTs, or other tests are too easy or too tough, or like are they gate relevant, or they are up to gate level, or they are easier than gate or tougher than gate, or what?
Mm, I won't rate the difficulty of AIMTs, uh, as each AIMT was unique in its own way. Sir, okay. And it was not too hard, not too easy. It just gives you the flavor of the best case as well as the flavor of the worst case. And like it happens in the prep that when we attempt many tough questions, we make mistakes in the easy ones. Like with
Hmm.
Go AIMTs, I was completely assured against it, as it prepared us heavily for the worst case while keeping the best and the medium case also in mind. It's a really
Got
unique
it.
fact, like most which I've heard are very difficult, or it is usually said that gate
Go classes.
test series are usually one notch above. But no, sir. Like it was very relevant. It uh, prepares you for the worst case while keeping the relevance with the gate. That's all, sir.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So I think we have talked about most of the things. Like we talked about revision, we talked about silly mistakes, test series, course. We talked about your notes. You have prepared with final year. So most of the things we have talked about. Um is there anything like you like to share and which I might have missed?
Uh, Yes, the one thing which I'd like to share was the AIMTs, that it was like it's just a personal experience of mine. The AIMTs was completely like a sine curve. Like you go up and you get immediately a crash down. And when I learned the most when I was crashed down the most in AIMT, sir. And that was really a very good learning opportunity. Like what I used to say, where I went wrong, that where and hows, these wheres and hows uh, as taken out from go classes AIMTs were actually the main driving force behind my rank and score, sir. This was one of the main driving force. The content is there, but what enabled me to perform in the actual exam hall sense was these
Right.
AIMTs, sir.
Thank you so much, Parth.
Extremely well curated and awesome.
Thank you. So, apart from ANT, you also attempted subject-wise, topic-wise tests, right?
Yes, every single one of them, I guess. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, great. So, as you were saying that you already had little bit of experience in ML and deep learning. So, what do you think about the gate DA? Like gate DA, does it really require you to understand the mathematics or understand the fundamentals of the topic, or it is just okay to just to go or rush over the projects and just implement the things, or it actually requires you to understand the fundamentals?
Uh, if ML and AI is a tree, gate DA requires you to uproot the tree and count the roots. Yes, in a short. So fundamentals must be crystal clear, and which was because of you, sir. So many sources, so many relevant sources like Caltech, MIT, which I already said, and Gate TA is basically a test of the roots on which
Hmm.
the implementation will be built, the main foundation of the concepts.
Got it. And if someone who is not, not having any background, do you think that they can prepare for GATE DA from the very scratch, like not knowing anything about the machine learning, deep learning, not knowing anything about linear regression or anything, right? So can they prepare from scratch in 1 year?
Uh, Depends on whether they have Go class or not.
Nice answer. Okay, so you are saying basically with the correct guidance, they are able to prepare and can definitely crack the rank.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. Like, you started from a straight line and ended with R square. And so in linear regression, it started from a straight line and you ended with R squared and all those things. Coefficients and all those awesome implementation questions from Caltech, MIT has various kinds of various angles.
Right.
So it's easily possible, sir, for anyone who doesn't have a background to secure a good rank in DA with the help of Go.
Thank you so much, Partha. Okay, so yeah, I think we talked about most of the things. Uh, just one last thing about your overall experience or any topic you remember that okay, when you were studying that okay, this topic you found very interesting, like or you found very amazing, like some topic you remember while preparing for GATE DA.
The topic which came as uh, a roller coaster of questions and many such things was mainly SVM, as we also SVM support vectors, which are the points. That one, like, sir, if anyone needs to learn it thoroughly, final decisive answer like that, is that was a very misconception of
Yeah.
mine which was heavily cleared. What that, I mean, I was not aware even of the details into which Go classes went for us, and from notes and PPTs from Caltech, etc., and all those, and your own insights and all. With every one of those things, it was extremely clear. Like throughout SVM, why I'm saying it's so memorable, I was saying, okay, so so it is like this. Means I was surprised that I knew it wrong, and throughout SVM it was like this. Like SVM is really a must watch for all Gate D aspirants from Go classes by Sachin sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely a masterpiece within a masterpiece.
Thank you so much, Partha. Yes, SPM is very interesting topic, and I think we have taken 4 to 5 classes for SPM, where we have talked about soft margin SPM and hard margin SPM, and also we had a little bit background in the calculus, like constant optimization, KKT conditions, all of those things, and then yes, there were like slack variables and all of those things, and yes, as you are saying, that which are the support vectors, like are the all the points on the separate on the supporting hyperplane, are those support vectors or not? This is the real question. So yes, that's what we answered.
That
So
was the thing.
yeah, yes. So thank you so much, Partha. I really enjoyed talking to you. Just one last question: that suppose someone is starting preparation from very beginning, doesn't know anything about the machine learning, doesn't know anything about gate DA syllabus or anything, and see initially, I know many students actually initially when they start preparation, they really get afraid, like okay, this much I will I be able to cover or not? They really have the self doubt that okay, is this for me or not? So, would you like to convey any message from bottom of your heart, like whatever is coming to your mind? Like, okay, if someone is starting from very scratch, doesn't know anything, then what they should do? Like any message that you would like to give. So, I will just turn off my video and I will just request you to speak some message from your side. And once your message is over, I will just turn it again.
Okay, sir. Like to all the aspirants, one message from me will be that um, trust your prep, trust yourself, and concepts will come and fall into their own place as long as you strive hard to imbibe it. And with the help of Go, it's really important that you imbibe the right things, but it ultimately you who imbibes. So if you are with Go class, then you are assured that yes, you will build a strong root and a strong uh, foundation. And whatever state are you in, like MLAI, you are unaware of it. Go will start from a straight line and end at R square of linear regression. As I said, with each and every step being detailed and absolutely crystal clear. So at the end, you will be amazed at how much and how far have you come along this road of gate data science and artificial intelligence. So just take one step a time, trust the process, and trust your prep. That's all.
So yes, that's correct. That concept will automatically will fall in place if you are, just having the consistency. And you are the example of that. You are like you as you shared that you have, been very consistent in the last phase or last few months. You were like phenomenal. So you were like insane. Like studying 13 hours per day is really insane. So many congratulations for your hard work
Thank
also,
you.
because
Thank you, sir.
I feel that that kind of hard work is really rare, and that is only possible when you have such a zeal to crack the examination, such a passion, such a dedication, such a focus, such a just single minded focus, I can say. So to crack that examination, then only you come up with such a such amazing hard work. So thank you so much, Partha, for
Thank you, sir.
sharing your experience with
Thank you, sir.
us. So I hope this particular conversation will help many students.